Okay, good afternoon, everyone. The screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's start where we left yesterday. So we have already started with polar curves, and we have discussed these points. Those are written in the initial stages, like r is a radial vector, theta is angle made by the line with positive direction of x-axis. So these things we have seen. Theta is equal to pi by 4 graphically represents a line. And the equations those we are going to study, those will be of the form r is equal to f of theta. Such equations are called the polar equations. So we need to trace this type of equations where we have r is equal to f of theta. So in the note section, I have written there that theta is equal to constant number represents a straight line passing through the origin, and r is equal to constant represents a circle. So just like the Cartesian curves, there are certain points those we need to discuss whenever we are going to trace any of the polar curve. Similarly, first one we need to check is the symmetry. Then the second is pole and tangent. What do we mean by pole in a polar coordinate system? Is the origin. Okay, so the origin is called. This is nothing but the pole. So we always need to check whether a certain curve passes through the pole or not. In Cartesian, what we were checking was, does the curve passes through the origin? Same thing, everything is same here. But in this, we are just calling that origin as a pole. So we'll check whether a Cartesian curve passes through the pole or not. What are the tangents at the pole? Third point is angle between radial vector and the tangent vector. Okay, so in order to explain this, I'll just draw one curve over here. Okay, so this is my curve, whatever. Just for example purpose, I've written it. I mean drawn it. So this is the point. Okay, I'll call this point as P. So at the point P, if I draw the tangent to this curve, so the tangent is going to be like this. Okay, and the vector which is joining the origin to this point, this vector is called the radial vector. A radial vector. So there is an angle between the radial vector and the tangent vector. Okay. So we are going to look at that angle. So third point is angle between the radial vector and the tangent vector. The next point is stable for the values of r, theta, and phi. So this, what is this phi? Phi is nothing but the angle between the radial vector and the tangent vector. And the last one, the region of absence. So these 5 points we need to discuss. And of course, there are some more points which we are not discussing because these points are more than enough for all the examples that we are going to study. But still, I have written a note here. Asymptote can be checked by observing if for some theta r tends to infinity. So why r tends to infinity? So if you have a curve like this, okay, in a polar coordinate system. So if you look at this, theta tends to pi by 2. What is theta? Theta is angle made with positive direction of x-axis. So you can see that if this theta goes near to pi by 2, what is happening to r? This curve is going to infinity. Okay. What is r? R is nothing but the distance from the origin. So at 0, you will get some constant value, theta equal to 0. At theta equal to pi by 4, again you are going to get some value. Okay, this is the value that you will get for theta equal to pi by 4. If you go beyond theta equal to pi by 4, this is the value of r that you are going to get. Similarly, when theta goes near and near to pi by 2, what is going to happen? This r is going to tend to infinity. So that is what this remark means, that asymptote can be checked by observing if for some theta your r goes to infinity. Okay, of course this won't be used in many of the examples, but still you must know that in polar coordinate system how can you check for an asymptote. Fine. So we'll go to the criteria one by one. First criteria is symmetric about the initial line. Okay, so in polar coordinate system, if you observe, you have a pole, you have an initial line, is theta equal to 0. Okay, so if you have a point over here, in coordinates in polar coordinate system are given by r comma theta. If you take the reflection about the initial line, what you are going to get here is, what will be the coordinate? What is going to be the coordinate here?
R comma minus theta.
R comma minus theta. R comma minus theta. We know the convention, right? So if you are going in the clockwise direction, then it is negative, and if you are going into anti-clockwise direction, then it is positive. So whatever angle this is here, the same is going to be minus theta. So that is why this criteria is there. You replace theta by minus theta in the given equation, and the equation remains unchanged. So for an example, if I take r is equal to a cos 2 theta, so replace theta by minus theta. What we are going to get, r is equal to a cos of 2 times minus theta. But we know that cos of minus theta is cos theta. So this will become r is equal to a cos theta. So equation remained unchanged after replacing theta by minus theta. So this I will say that symmetric about initial line. About initial line. Okay, this is how we check the symmetry about the initial line. The next symmetry is about the line theta equal to pi by 2. Can you identify that line theta equal to pi by 2? Theta equal to pi by 2. Pi by 2 is nothing but 90 degrees. So can you identify all the points which are making 90 degree with positive direction of x-axis?
Y-axis.
Y-axis. So this is the symmetry about y-axis. So how do we check it? Again, I'll draw the graph in order to make you understand. So if we have a point r comma theta here, if I take the reflection about y-axis r comma, what angle we will have? This angle is theta. Note that. So this angle is also going to be, I mean, this is going to be minus theta if I calculate from negative x-axis. So from this to this, total is pi minus this much angle, this much is theta, pi minus theta. So if theta and pi minus theta both satisfy the equation, then we'll say that the curve is symmetric about y-axis. And how is it summarized? Replacing theta by pi minus theta, we get the same equation. Then the curve is symmetric about y-axis. So look, why I'm explaining this. So using this, you can actually identify what is going to be the criteria for symmetry whenever arbitrary thing is given, like the line y equal to x. Okay, what is the next curve? Next symmetry, symmetric about pole. What do we mean by symmetric about pole? I told you earlier that if you have a point here, diagonally opposite you have to go. If this is r comma theta, this is going to be minus r comma minus theta. So if after replacing r by minus r and theta by minus theta, we get the same equation, then we'll say that the curve is symmetric about pole. Similarly for y equal to x line, yes, I haven't written it. Can anyone give an idea how can we check the symmetry for the line y equal to x? First of all, let's get the equation of the line y equal to x
Sir,
in polar.
theta has to be
Theta has to be replaced by?
pi minus theta.
Are you sure? I don't think so. What's the equation of the line y equal to x?
Pi by 4.
Pi
Theta is
by
equals to
4.
pi by 4.
Exactly. So I'll take one point over here, which is r comma theta. Take the reflection. R. What is going to be theta? So
Theta
I'll
plus
just,
pi by 4.
this is going to be theta. And I need this angle, this much angle. Can I say this angle and the original angle is same? So diagonally you are folding a paper. You just imagine that you are diagonally you are folding a paper. Okay, so this angle theta 1 and theta 2, these are going to be the same. Okay, so what I can do is pi by 2 minus theta. So if we replace theta by pi by 2 minus theta and we get the same equation, then we'll say that the curve is symmetric about the line y equal to x. Okay, so these are the symmetry. Again, there is a y equal to minus x line about which symmetry you can, think of. And for us, these much are going to be enough. Let's go to the next point. At the next point, we see that the curve is passing through the pole or not. What happens at the pole? What happens at a pole? R will become 0. If you see, R represents the distance from the origin or the pole. This is pole. So if a curve passes through this, if for an example, you have a curve like this, and wherever it will pass through origin, at that point, R will become 0. So if I want to check whether a curve passes through the pole or not, what I will do is I'll use this. Put R equal to 0 and solve. Okay. So if we put R equal to 0 and we are able to get the values of theta, then I will say that the pole passes through the, curve passes through the pole. Okay. And whenever we are going to do that, so I will make an equation over here. So I have an equation R is equal to A cos 2 theta for an example. So I need to check whether this passes through pole. I'll put 0, R equal to 0, A cos 2 theta. What do we know? Cos becomes 0 only when 2 theta will be equal to
90 pi by 2.
Is it the only value? 3 pi by 2,
Multiples of pi by 2.
5 pi by 2, odd multiples of pi by 2, right? So theta is equal to pi by 4, comma 3 pi by 4, comma 5 pi by 4. What is theta equal to pi by 4? Theta equal to pi by 4, what is it? Graphically, it is a line in polar coordinate system. So at theta equal to pi by 4, the curve intersects the origin, and theta equal to pi by 4 is a line. So what it should represent? These represents the tangents at origin. So whatever constant values you get, these are nothing but the tangents at origin. Okay. So in polar coordinate system, we don't have to do something else to find out the tangents at origin. But whenever you are going to put 0 and you are going to solve for theta, you will simultaneously get the tangents at origin. So that is what I have mentioned here. So if the curve passes through the pole, then r equal to 0, right? So we'll put r equal to 0 and solve to check whether the curve passes through the origin. So if after putting r equal to 0, we get theta equal to theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, then theta is equal to theta 1, theta equal to theta 2, theta is equal to theta 3. This represents the tangents at the pole. So this is a very important point in polar coordinate system. So whenever you need to find the tangent, you put r equal to 0 and you solve the equation. Whatever values you are going to get, those are going to be the tangents at the origin. Fine. The next one, a very important point this is. So this will give you total idea how a polar coordinate system works. So angle between the radial vector and the tangent. So I'll draw this diagram once again, make it understand better. Okay, so this is my curve. I'll take a point P on my curve. I'll take a point A. I'll take a point O. And that this is going to be Q. So radial vector for A will be, so for radial vector for A is this. This is my radial vector. For the point P, my radial vector is this, right? For the point Q, my radial vector is this. Okay. Now I will draw tangent vector to each of them. So for tangent at the point A is this. Tangent at point B is like this. And tangent at the point Q is going to be like this. So what we are measuring in the point number 4 is I'm measuring the angle between the radial vector and the tangent vector. So we denote it by phi. So we are measuring the angle phi. Okay. So in the first case at the point P, this is phi. At the point A, this is my phi. And point Q, this is my phi. So what conclusions you can make here about phi when at the points P, Q, and A? Let's start with A. What is the angle phi? Can you guess?
45 degrees.
It is?
Sorry, 90 degrees.
It is 90 degree. What about Q? What about Q?
So maybe less than 90.
Of course, it has to be less than 90. Anything else? Something more precise? Yes.
Yes.
Watarkar. Okay, yes, Nikum, you can also speak.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What can you say about the angle phi at the point Q? I need some precise conclusion. What is your observation? What that phi has to be
Sir, it should be 90, I think.
at Q?
No, sir, not at Q, at P.
No, I'm asking about Q. Sorry. I need some conclusion about Q. At P, of course,
Sir,
it
can
has
you please mark the angle? It is not clearly like it is not seen. Where is the angle?
this is given at Q. This one, round one.
Oh, okay.
Rohit, Raj, can you say something
Sir, a
about this?
tangent.
Tangent and radial vector, both of them. I mean, I need angle between both of them. Tangent and radial vector. So at Q, you just see what is radial vector and what is the tangent vector, and you make a conclusion what angle it should have there. No one?
Sir, the coordinates of Q, if they are r comma theta, then theta is equal to phi.
No. Don't go with r and theta. What you see is what is the angle that you are getting between the radial vector and the tangent vector.
They are collinear, I guess.
So
Zero.
they looks collinear.
Angle must be close to zero.
Yes,
So
exactly.
very
Very
little tends to 0, 0.
Yes, exactly. So at A, what you saw was angle between the radial and the tangent became 90 degree. When nearby origin, what I am seeing is the angle between the tangent vector and the radial vector is becoming 0. And P, at P, it is somewhere between 90 and 0. Okay. So now the formula. So this is not always possible. I mean, graphically here I am able to say this, but there is a standard formula here, and the formula is this. So the angle phi is given by r into d theta upon dr, which can also be written as r upon dr upon d theta. This one will be used always. R upon dr upon d theta. So tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta. Now we are not interested everywhere. What we are interested in when tan phi becomes 0, when it becomes infinity. So if tan phi becomes 0, the tangent and radial vector are going to be parallel, which means the points like Q. So at this point, tan phi is becoming 0, right? And again, we are interested in where tan phi becomes infinity. So the points like A and Q are of our interest. So we just need to check at which point our tan phi is becoming 0, at which point tan phi is becoming infinity. The last and the very important one is the region of absence. Again, in this case, the region of absence are a bit, similar to what we have seen in Cartesian. So for an example, I have r square is equal to a square cos 2 theta. So we have r square. So if this cos becomes negative, then we will have region of absence. Okay. So in the similar manner, just like we did for Cartesian, we are going to identify the region of absence in this case too. Okay. So these are all the points. Again, I will sum up everything. First one, we need to check the symmetry. Second one, we need to check whether the curve passes to the pole. If it passes to the pole, then we look at the tangents at the pole. Once we have the tangents at the pole, then we look at the angle between the radial vector and the tangent vector. Once we have this, draw the table. Look, this kind of table we need to draw. So in the table, we will have the values of theta, values of r, values of tan phi. Tan phi, we are interested only where the tan phi becomes 0 or it becomes infinity. Okay. Depending just on table, you can draw this curve. This is the easiest tracing of curve. Let me tell you, polar curves are easiest to trace because those can be drawn directly using the table. That's it. Okay. So understand the table very carefully. 3 rows, first one theta, then depending on the theta we'll get r. Once we get r, we'll get tan phi. Okay. So once we are clear with all these, then we'll go for an example. So example, trace the curve r is equal to a cos 3 theta. So first one, symmetry
About x-axis.
about initial line or x-axis. So replacing theta by minus theta, we get same equation. We get same equation. Symmetric about x-axis. Second, pole. What about pole? We put r equal to 0. R equal to 0, what we will get is 0 is equal to a cos of 3 theta. So 3 theta has to be equal to pi by 2. और देखो याद रखो जितने ज्यादा वैल्यूज लोगे उतना अच्छा होगा. Okay, you won't get a wrong answer. So take too many values, no problem at all. Pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. So theta has to be pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6. So tangents are theta equal to pi by 6, theta equal to 3 pi by 6, theta equal to 5 pi by 6, theta equal to 7 pi by 6. What is the value of tan phi here? What's the formula? Tan phi is equal to r upon dr by
d theta.
theta. Let's put the values. The value of r is a cos 3 theta. What is dr by d theta? Minus a into 3 sine 3 theta. So a gets cancelled out. So this is minus cos 3 theta upon sine 3 theta. One thing you can check, you give any value of theta, you will get r. It's not possible that for some value of theta you are not going to get r. So region of absence is not there. I will draw the table now.
Sir, upon 3 was
I
great.
should be minus 1 by 3 cot 3 theta, right?
Yes, it is minus 1 by 3 cot 3 theta. The reason I haven't simplified is I have to make the table and I should be able to check at what values tan phi is going to become 0 and it is going to become infinity. That's why I haven't actually simplified it. So let's make the table. The most important one, even if you don't check these, just depending on table, you can draw the curve. So theta. For corresponding value of theta, we should get r. And for r, I should have tan phi. This is the major concern from all of my students till now. What I have seen is कि sir दूसरी value कौन सी लेनी है? The first value is always 0. So we should always start from 0. What values I need to take in the table is like this. तो पहली वैल्यू 0 आनी चाहिए, नेक्स्ट वैल्यू नीड्स टू बी a. Okay, so the value of r should alternate go between 0 and a. Okay, so if I put theta equal to 0, what is the value of r? A, right? What about tan phi? At theta equal to 0, this becomes infinity. Please check the calculations. Once I have got a, the next value I should get is 0. At what value of theta I will get the value of r as 0? What value of theta?
Pi by 6.
Pi by 6, exactly. And once we have got the next value, you go on repeating this interval. Okay, so at pi by 6, what we are going to get? R is equal to a cos 3 pi by 6, which is pi by 2. So this value becomes 0. What is the value of tan phi here? At pi by 6, and the denominator will be 1, numerator 0. Then repeat this interval. Pi by 6, 2 pi by 6 is pi by 3. Right? So at pi by 3, r is equal to a cos. This becomes minus a. Am I right? Then tan phi becomes infinity. देखो 0 pi by 6. This is 2 times pi by 6. The next value is going to be 3 times pi by 6, which is pi by 2. Is 3 times pi by 6. The next value will be 4 times pi by 6, which is nothing but 2 times pi by 3. It will be 5 times pi by 6. And the next one will be 6 times pi by 6, which is pi. The next value at pi by 2, you'll get 0. And this is also 0. At 2 pi by 3, you can check that this is becoming a. This is infinity. At 5 pi by 6, it is becoming minus a. This becomes, oh sorry, 5 pi by 6 is 0 actually. This is 0. At pi, it is becoming minus a, and this is infinity. Now let's try to draw the curve. Drawing curve is very easy. Just concentrate on values of theta. How does the theta increase here? Theta is 0 over here. Theta equal to pi by 6 will be somewhere here like this. This is theta equal to pi by 6. Next is theta equal to pi by 3. This line is theta equal to pi by 2. Then this is going to be theta equal to 2 pi by 3. And this will be theta equal to 5 pi by 6. And theta equal to pi. What is happening at theta equal to 0? Where is your curve? The value of r is a. Theta equal to 0, the value of r is a. If this is the point a, the distance from the origin is a. So at theta equal to 0, your curve is here. What is happening at theta equal to pi by 6? The distance from the origin is becoming 0. So it must go near and near to 0. And at pi by 6, it must intersect origin. Right? Now, what happens from pi by 6 to pi by 3? The value becomes minus a. What is r? r is the distance, and of course if we talk about as a vector, r equal to minus a must go where? Yes, anyone have any comment on this?
Third quadrant, na?
Yes. So as the value at theta equal to pi by 3, it becomes minus a. It means that the negative represents that the distance is going in negative direction. Okay, so it must go to this point minus a over here, right? Then again from pi by 3 at minus a, it comes to 0 at pi by 2.
Sir, it should be on the upper line of the. So that is pi by 3 line.
Pi by 3 line ye upar hai. Of course you are correct. But in this direction, the radial vector will be positive, but it goes in the negative direction. If there is a minus sign, the direction reverses itself, right? If you talk about vectors, the minus sign represents that it goes in the negative direction. Am I right? So that minus a will represent the magnitude a, but in the negative direction of theta equal to 2 pi by 3. Sorry, pi by 3. Kunal, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So at pi by 3, it is becoming, the magnitude is a, of course, but that minus will represent you have to go in negative direction. Then again at pi by 2, it becomes 0. And after pi by 2, at 2 pi by 3, it is becoming a. So this is my line 2 pi by 3. Is becoming a. After 5 pi by 6 is becoming 0. And what about pi? Pi, this direction is pi, but the answer is minus a. So pi के opposite direction में जाना है with magnitude a. Curve is like this. So this is the total curve. This curve is called the rose curve. This is the complete procedure to draw this curve. If you have any difficulty in this, please ask.
Sir, what is the meaning of pole, sir? It is only direction. No?
Yes.
Sir, what is meaning of pole, sir? Pole.
Pole मतलब origin. Pole is nothing but the origin.
तो सर पोल को हम लोग मेजर कर रहे हैं थीटा में, मतलब इसका मतलब सर
पोल को हम थीटा में मेजर नहीं कर रहे हैं. Where I said that we are measuring pole in terms of theta. What makes you think so?
It only gives the direction.
What gives the direction?
Theta.
Theta is angle with positive x-axis. R is the radial vector. The vector which starts from origin and ends at a point. That is the radial vector.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please explain the table पे सर angle कैसे लेने हैं?
तो angle ऐसे लेना है कि your answer must go from 0 to A. पहले पे 0 आया तो दूसरे पे A आना चाहिए, दूसरे पे पहले पे A आया तो दूसरे पे 0 आना चाहिए. In that way I am taking it. So the first value is 0. Okay, always this is going to be 0. So you put 0. What is the answer? What is the value of R that you got? A. Right? Now I will think of the next theta so that my R becomes 0. So this term is going to be 0. That has to be the smallest value. Let me clear this. So this may become 0 at pi by 2 also. But I have to think of the smallest value of theta so that R will become 0, and the smallest value is pi by 6. Okay. So at pi by 6 I can see that R becomes 0. और फिर ये जो इंटरवल है pi by 6, इसको बढ़ाते जाओ सेम लिमिट से. जैसे कि 0 pi by 6, this is 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, this is 4 pi by 6, this is 5 pi by 6. This is 6 times pi by 6. एक बार पहले दो वैल्यूज फिक्स हो गए, सेम इंटरवल यू हैव टू गो ऑन इंक्रीजिंग. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. So what will happen if we take values more than pi? For example, 7 pi by 6 and so on. So will the curve change?
It will repeat itself. The curve will repeat itself. You won't get anything new.
But new tangents will be visible in the figure, right?
No, curve same आएगा. Same thing will be there. I mean, at pi you have got a. If you go on, then it will again go like this from here to here, and it will go on like this. It will trace the same curve for whatever values you go up to.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The next
Sir,
curve we will.
how you know, sir, in the table that it will come in the multiple of pi by 6?
Because cos is periodic function.
Okay, sir, yes.
Next example. Okay, before we go for an example, I will give a very important remark. This will help you draw any of the curve of this form. So R is equal to A cos n theta. R is equal to A sin n theta are called Rose curve. Rose curve. तो अगर ऐसा इक्वेशन दिखा तो it is always a rose curve. What is rose curve? This type of curves are called rose curve. Rose curve. Okay. Then this is remark number 1. Second, if n is odd, then R is equal to A cos n theta or R is equal to A sin n theta. A sin n theta consists of n loops. And third, if n is odd, even, then R is equal to A cos n theta. R is equal to A sin n theta consists of 2n loops. This is fixed. तो ये रिमार्क के वजह से you can always draw the curve without doing anything. For this, fourth and fifth are very important. So if R is equal to A cos n theta, then first loop around theta equal to 0. And if the curve is if R is equal to A sin n theta, then first loop along theta equal to pi by 2n. So in polar, whenever you see this type of equation, r is equal to a cos n theta, r is equal to a sin n theta, then in that case, what we are going to see is, agar n odd hai, then you will get n number of loops. If n is even, then there are 2n number of loops. If r is equal to a cos n theta, then पहला loop कहाँ बनेगा? Theta equal to 0 पे. और ऐसे कितने loop बनाने हैं? Whatever depending on n. If r is equal to a sin theta, then the first loop comes around pi by 2n. So I will solve 3 to 4 examples using this 4 remarks. If you want, you can note it down immediately so that you will be able to draw the curves orally for Rose curve.
Sir, on these drawing of curves, how will we get the MCQ question?
I explained it in the previous lecture. They will ask you, if this is the equation, what is the tangent at the origin? What is the symmetry? What is the region of absence? They will give you the curve and they will ask you this thing. The equation will be given, which of the following is the curve. 4 graphs may be given. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, example, r is equal to a cos 2 theta. 2 is even. How many loops are going to be there?
4.
4 loops are
4.
there. First loop is around, since there is cos, the first loop around theta equal to 0.
0.
Make the first loop around theta equal to 0. Then this will be theta equal to pi by 4, theta equal to 0, theta equal to pi by 4. The next will go around theta equal to pi by 2. This will be theta equal to 3 pi by 4, theta equal to pi. So this type of 4 loops are going to be there. So if we have r is equal to a sine of 2 theta, then again n is even, 4 loops will be there, right? And in the 4 loops, the first will be along pi by 2 times 2, which is pi by 4. So pi by 4 के around पहला loop आएगा. So it will start from 0 at theta equal to pi by 4, it will become a, at pi by 2 it will become 0. Similar will go on repeating itself. Okay, so you can check those symmetry and all of those things. If there is a theory question like this, or else you can simply draw the curve. What happens if we take an odd? Third one. This you can do the detailed study later.
Sine to theta, it should be like on pi by 2, no?
What pi by 2?
Sir, this like it should be on y-axis, no loop.
No, I said that the first loop will be around pi by 2n. What is the value of n here? N is 2. So this will be pi by 4. At pi by 4, you will get the first loop. You can put this here and you can see that r is becoming a for pi by 4. At pi by 2, it will become 0 actually. You are not concentrating on this 2. That's why you got into trouble. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Third one, r is equal to a sine 3 theta. How many loops? 3 loops are going to be
3.
there. The first one will be around theta equal to pi by
6.
6.
6. Let's draw the curve. Repeat the same line, theta equal to pi by 6. Then theta equal to pi by 3 is going to be there. Similarly, this will be there. So this is theta equal to pi by 6. From this it will start, and it go to here, and this it will become 0. Then it goes in the negative direction like this, comes to the origin. Again then, we go like this. Okay.
Sir, then if we know the remarks, then we don't even need to solve the problem.
Yes, exactly. So theta equal to, let me just check whether this is correct or not. I think the third loop I have drawn theta equal to pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 4 plus 2 pi by 3. Sine of 2 times pi becomes 0. Yes. Okay. So this is the way we can draw any of the Rose curve. The next type is the Bernoulli's curve. So we'll solve one example. This is just one of them. R square is equal to a square sine of 2 theta. Go with the procedure. Curve is symmetric about. Symmetric about. What is it symmetric about?
X-axis.
Sure. Replace theta by minus theta and see whether you get the same equation or not. No. So sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. It is not symmetric about x-axis. Symmetric about y-axis, let's check it. Replace theta by sine of 2 times pi minus theta. So you get the same equation, a square sine 2 pi minus 2 theta. So this is a square sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. You don't get the same equation. Minus cos 2 pi sine 2 theta. So this will become 1 and you get minus a square. So equation doesn't remain same. So it is not symmetric about y-axis. Is it symmetric about theta equal to pi by 4? So r square is equal to a square sine of what we have to replace? Pi by 2 minus theta. So this is a square sine pi minus 2 theta. Sine 180 minus theta. Sine 2 theta. So equation remains same. So it is symmetric about the line theta equal to pi by 4. Now the next thing, put r equal to 0. What you get? 0 is equal to a square sine 2 theta. So 2 theta has to be equal to 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, so on. So theta has to be equal to 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, so on. So the tangents are theta equal to 0, theta equal to pi by 2, theta equal to pi, so on. What is the value of tan phi? Tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta. If you differentiate this with respect to theta, what you will get? 2r dr by d theta is equal to 2 times a square cos of 2 theta. 2 gets cancelled out. So dr by d theta is actually equal to r square upon a square cos 2 theta. Put the value of r square, a square sin 2 theta upon a square cos of 2 theta. This 2 gets cancelled out. Let's make the table. टेबल में थीटा r tan phi. Theta is 0. What's the next value that you will get? A. The next value that you will get A. Anyone please respond fast.
Sir, 2 into pi by 4.
So the next value has to be pi by 4. Go on repeating the same interval. 0, pi by 4. The next value will be pi by 2. The next one will be 3 pi by 4. The next will be pi. Then 5 pi by 4. Then 3 pi by 2. After 3 pi by 2, what you can take is 7 pi by 4. You can stop wherever you like it. So, what is the value of r at 0? 0. For theta equal to 0, what about tan phi? 0. At pi by 4, you will get r square equal to a square. So I'll consider a. What is tan phi? It is infinity. What happens at pi by 2? Anyone? At pi by 2?
R equals to 0, tan phi is equal to 0.
0. 3 pi by 4?
Minus a and infinity.
3 pi by 4, it will be sine 3 pi by 2. Sine 3 pi by 2 is 1. So again a infinity.
Infinity.
0 at pi, 0 0 a infinity, 0 0 a infinity. But in this there is a region of absence. Who can identify?
Sir, for 3 pi by 4 minus a आएगा ना?
Why?
Sin 3 pi by 2.
Sine. Yes, sine 3 pi by 2 is
minus a.
Yes.
सर वो प्लस से आएगा, बट 5 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4 पे तो नेगेटिव आना चाहिए.
Just a minute. Sine 3 pi by 4 is positive. Why are you saying 3 pi by 4 is negative?
सर नो sin 2 थीटा हो गया ना, तो 3 pi by 2 आया, तो थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में आ गया ना फिर वो.
यस माइनस ए हो जाएगा, फिर वो आर स्क्वायर इक्वल टू माइनस ए स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. व्हाट इज द कंक्लूजन देन? What you will get here is r square is equal to a square sine 2 times 3 pi by 4. Right? So this is a square sine 3 pi by 2. Sine 3 pi by 2 is
-1.
r square is equal to minus a square. Is it possible? No. This has no solution. That goes in the region of absence, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So I'll put dash over there. At pi, sine 2 pi, it is 0, of course. 5 pi by 4, so 5 pi by 2, 2, 3, 5 is 0, of course. 0, a infinity, 0, 0. Again at 7 pi by 4, we will have to put that. So I'll actually rub this. We can also identify the region of absence there. So anyways, this is the line about which we have the symmetry. At 0, it is 0. At pi by 4, it is becoming a. At pi by 2, it is becoming 0. Then 3 pi by 4, the curve does not exist. At pi, it is 0. 5 pi by 4, it is becoming a. And 3 pi by 2, it is becoming 0. So this is called Bernoulli's lemniscate. There is another Bernoulli's lemniscate that I'll give you as homework. What you trace is r square is equal to a square cos 2 theta. Check what do you get for this. And in this, you will have to show that the region of absence is this. This is the region of absence. Even this one is the region of absence. Region of absence. Now, do we show that? We know that sign is negative in the quadrant. Minus pi, pi less than 2 theta is less than 2 pi. So pi by 4 less than theta is less than pi. This is the region of absence. Now since sign is negative in this is the region of absence, similarly you can show that for the other one. Anyways, I'll put the attendance here, a link. You can, if anyone is having question, you can ask.
Sir, pi by 2, 0, theta and pi, right?
Sign is negative actually.